Man, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back, YouTube. Finna be one of y'all favorite content, man. Pastor Eddie series, man. Season 1. And I left out telling y'all about the different levels of homeless. Now I'm finna tell you about the homeless society. On what channel you finna learn about the homeless society? Let's say it together. King of the bando. Let's go! Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, man. But y'all finna tell y'all about the homeless society. What I experienced around other homeless folk, homeless people, low class and high class. There was a few high class back in there when I first jumped out the port. Now, when I was staying with that white man, I was staying with that white man and Ken Newton. I was staying with that white man and Ken Newton. And Anthony George, Ken Newton, she stay in Changang. I don't know. He just stay in Changang. I ain't even keep going back and forth Changang. You know what they say about niggas keep going to Changang. But yeah, allegedly. But anyway, yeah, man, over there in Sunset Apartment, and Anthony George, Sunset Apartment. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Old Thor Avenue, off Old Thor Avenue. But anyway, staying over there on and off, man. Even though I got caught up over there, man, because it's owned and managed by Advantage Behavioral Health Center, mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's a program, man. Court order and all types of stuff like that over there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I was getting caught up with them folk, man. I was on the scooter and boom, because I was already hanging down there with them in the home society. I was down there already hanging. They call it Alaska, and added Georgia, Alaska, from the top to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? North Avenue, it's so big. You know what I mean? It more home society out here though. I'm just saying the homeless capital in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Alaska, North Avenue, from the top to the bottom. All right, so yeah, I used to hang. I used to stick around. You know what I'm saying? Start hanging out with in Alaska with the more people that were homeless. Like, my kind of people. I'm like, okay, my kind of people. More people that on my level. More people that homeless out here. The people that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, all coordinated, all the same. That was how I used to think at first. Now, at first, it would look at the same, but I ain't know no better because guess what? I wasn't living with, I wasn't staying with. I'm still just trying to adapt to my environment. Because one thing about me, I'm going to adapt to my habitat. I'm going to make the best of it. I don't care where I go and what situation I'm in. I'm going to make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to keep you some money and some motion. That's the main thing when you homeless. Keep you some motion. Please keep you some motion and please keep your mind. But let's get to the story, though. So, like I said, I've been hanging with them, but, I still, when I wasn't living with them. And it got to the point, shout out to my cousin, man, my twin cousin, pull up. He all through the hard time like that. My nigga stood with me now. I ain't gonna lie to you now. My nigga stick with me now. My nigga gonna stick with me. Still today, he gonna stick with me. My twin cousin pull up. I ain't gonna say his real name. It's my twin cousin. And he was, man, shout out to him, man. He was sticking to me through the times from college play all the way to then. When I was out there in Alaska and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Thing didn't go right. Over there with Ken Newton on the Sunset. So I had to leave. I got on the scooter. Like I said, I kept a scooter. Thank God I had that scooter, because if I ain't had that scooter, I was really messed up at the time. But because you don't want to move on somebody else's time. It's always, you know what I'm saying, have it set up in the way that you move when you want to move. So, when I got that scooter, I can come and go when I please or whatever. You feel me? Come and go when I please. You ain't got to wait on nobody, because I know you don't like waiting on nobody. I don't like waiting on nobody. The only thing I like waiting on is God and Amazon. But anyway, Yo, but shout out to my twin cousin pull up, man. He stood with me, man. So when I left over there, because Ken Newt, you know how some people like to have more folk to move in. And then this certain individual start coming in. I got bad vibe. Once I get bad vibe about you, I'm gone. I don't want to be around no bad vibe, bad energy. You say one little small bad thing to me, or something bad around me, I ain't gonna talk to you again. That's how serious I take bad energy. You should too. You don't want to be down around nothing bad and miserable, because that energy will get on you, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, boom, my cousin had called me. It was right on time. My cousin called me and said my Uncle Charles got there. Shout out to my Uncle Charles, man. My Uncle Charles gave me my fur tent. And pull up, my twin cousin pull up came and brought it to me. Like I said, my nigga stuck with me now. And then so boom, he brought my fur tent. Shout out to Charles Hardy too, Uncle Charles Hardy, man. Yeah, man, the 5-step program, man. That's a real nigga there too, man. He looked out for me too. He looked out not just me, but other people. You know what I'm saying? Time, and he had so much power at the time. He had to pull for us to, you know what I'm saying, to count. For us to count. Right across from in the park, right across for a hotel, a homeless hotel. I mean, a homeless shelter called Bigger Vision. We were loud, man. Then, he had, man. I'm going down here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had a good time though when it first started off. When it first started off, I had a good time. Cause get what? I'm around people. I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, we all the same boat, They homeless, I'm homeless, everybody homeless, so this the world I should be in. That's how I was thinking. And so my cousin brought my tent, my fur tent. It was orange. He brought it. Man, shout out to my Uncle Charles. He brought it down there with me because he's gonna see me and everything, man. My twin cousin pull up. He's gonna check up on my big cousin. He's gonna check up on me too. Shout out to my nigga, man. But the main thing, my twin cousin, man, he was there. My big cousin was there too, though, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, not with there too. He was there. He was there at the time. He was there on some good business. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them fellas, man. And so, I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to learn the environment, I keep me a hustle. I was the bootlegger. I'm the only one around that was selling alcohol. I was selling alcohol and cigarette. So now that I got my first tent, now I'm sparing my first time sparing the tent. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it was all right, but it wasn't all right because it was small, and it was hot. And it was small because at the time it was summertime. You know what I'm saying? Especially summertime. Summertime be the worst time to count. I'm letting you know. If you ain't got the money, you ain't built and buy the equipment for you to be ready or be comfortable in the summertime, I'm letting you know. Summertime is the worst time to count. That's the worst time to count. You got bugs and all. Bugs, mosquitoes, all types of, you know what I'm saying? If you don't check your environment right, you might have snake holes, all type things like that, man. It's the animals out here now. You got to protect yourself from the animal too. That's the mind frame. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got to face. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna have to pray because look, you out here. When you out here, you out here. If you ain't got no protection, then you out here. I'm gonna let you know, you gonna fail. You gonna fail now. You got to have some type of protection out here, including for the animals. I don't have no problem with an animal. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, in general, because I'm tuned in with nature. I get along with the animals. I like where I'm at. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm at peace where I'm at. But I had to get there. I had to learn something to get to this step, though. That's why I'm teaching y'all, letting y'all know step by step on this story. But yeah, so I'm outside with my first tent, you know. I hear folk yelling 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I ain't sleep. Just whoopty whoop, you know what I'm saying? And it get to the point that you can't have no peace. You ain't gonna have no peace. You gonna have to fight for your peace. You gonna always have your guards up. I'm just letting you know now. You gonna have to have your guards up. But we'll do another part today, man. God bless y'all, I say.